As the Ceylon tea industry prepares to celebrate 150 years, it is also under threat. In a series of reports tonight, we take a look at the crisis facing the industry.
The industry is producing less and less tea, and the cost of producing that tea is getting higher. On average, Sri Lanka produces 330 million kilos annually, but this year the figure is set to drop to around 300 million. Fears grew when September saw output plunge to a 15-year low. Most people give one reason for this.
Production has been coming down about 10% this year because of the drought.
But is this an easy answer? In reality, are there more complex threats? And if ignored, could they destroy an industry that more than 1 million people depend on? Is recent bad weather part of a more worrying global problem?
The climate change is a very real threat. In the past 20 or 30 years, you could with some sort of a certainty forecast or predict the weather patterns. But today, we are not sure of what the weather tomorrow would be.
According to the research done on the climate change and its impact on Sri Lankan tea industry, we have seen that there's a serious threat to the low and mid elevation tea plantation in Sri Lanka because of the high temperatures and the changes of the rainfall patterns.
In addition, all over the country, because of the variation in temperatures, rainfall pattern, and as well as the soil conditions, can change or can adversely affect the quality of the products as well.
But climate change is not the only threat to the quality of Ceylon tea.
The pollution of tea, that is mixing tea with the good quality, you mix the bad quality teas and you try to parcel that off as good quality.
The Minister has instructed industry regulator, the Sri Lanka Tea Board, to suspend any factory caught doing this. Few could argue that protecting Ceylon tea's main selling point, its quality, is a bad thing, but other government interference has had a more damaging impact.
We used a very popularly and commonly used weedicide called glyphosate till about 2015. Then the government banned the import of glyphosate into Sri Lanka. Obviously that means we don't produce glyphosate. What happens is with the rains, the seed beds, millions of seed beds, is about 100 years old. There are millions and millions of seeds dormant in the soil, which is controlled by recommended application of weedicides. Now suddenly these things sprout and there's a profusion of weeds that impacts on the tea productivity. About 15 to 20% crop is lost because of presence of weeds. That is physically. Then the pluckers, it interferes with their plucking operation and it leads to other issues like it's inconvenient for them to pluck. And this is having a significant impact on the plantation operations. It decreases costs, so many other issues.
The question is whether the government realises the harm their ban is having on Sri Lanka's second biggest export earner. We will find out what other political influences threaten the tea industry in part 3.